What's going on, everybody? This is Billy. I have no headphones, I have no earplugs. I'm just going to go live and chat with you right now, and I'm taking a major risk. I have to get my cards and things in order, and you will know why. I'm assuming you're going to find out why at some point during this today's episode, but I'm committed to being here and chatting with you and sharing things. And so for those of you who are just here for the first time and you don't know me, my name is Billy Keels. I am, aside from being a father and an author and a speaker and all this other kind of blah stuff, I'm someone who has worked in a multinational for many years, and I'm one of the few that actually enjoys my job. At the same time, I love using a lot of the same skills that I do in my day job to build teams and actually create very boring kind of income, but that helps to create some consistency and security in my life and my family's life. And I actually help other multinational employees, especially if you're like in IT, people that are in pharma or telcos. We tend to gel with one another, and I help them to do very similar things in a way that you're probably not thinking of. So, and I've spelled it out actually for everybody. You can go over here. I'm getting better at this. Right there. You can pick up the free ebook if you want to at keeponcashflow.com/roadmap. If anybody's watching this and you feel like typing that in, that would be super cool. And today I'm gonna, well, you know what? I don't think I am, because one of the reasons I said I told you it was there. I'm going live and I'm taking a risk, a big risk. And like I said, I'm assuming you're going to find out why at some point during this episode, but it's a major risk, trust me. But I'm committed to being here. I'm committed to sharing thoughts and ideas with you. We had a great session yesterday. Juliet was here, Shebin was here. Really awesome question from Juliet, who was wanting to know a little bit more about some of the terms I was talking about. I've been geeking out on like going deeper in a lot of the financial aspects of real estate investing and some of the benefits that it provides. And yesterday I was sharing a little bit about that, and Juliet had a super question. So she wanted to understand a little bit more about one of the terms that I was talking about. And I tried to break it down in a way that was easy to understand. So if you see me keep looking this way, it's because, like I said, you're going to find out what the risk is. I'm assuming at some point. I'm assuming. So actually today I wanted to jump in. I wanted to share with you a little bit. For those of you that are here, when you are jumping into the room, I would really appreciate it, especially if you made it this far. Let me know who you are. Say hello. Give me those like kind of hands up. That way I know you're here. I know. And also if you can share what country you're from, that would be like radical, like super cool. So couple things. Big weekend here, even though we're going to be in the rain. Got a lot of family activity going on. We have birthdays, communions, get-togethers. We have major soccer events going on, and so it's going to be lots and lots of fun. That was from the birthday stuff. Did you hear that? Okay, well, if you didn't hear that, then that's part of the risk that I'm taking. Because I told you I was taking a risk, and it's a risk. You're probably going to find out at some point in time. If you see my head go, you will know why I've done that. So anyway, listen. So a couple of things I was asking yesterday. I don't know if you've had a chance to give any thought to it. But one of the things that I have really been bouncing around in my brain, because some people have been like, man, why don't you find out a little bit more or do your own thing? I had a chance last year. I know most of you knew that I wanted to be interviewed on 50 different podcasts. We almost got about halfway there. and I would consider that we had to push pretty hard and high to get to the 50. We got to about, actually, I think there were 28 that were actually 28 interviews. Some of the podcasts that I was a part of, either the episodes never went live or the podcasts are no longer, I don't know, or just for whatever reason they're not doing them anymore. But we didn't get to the 50 that we thought about. But as a result, some of the conversations that I've had, people have been asking me, hey, Billy, well, why don't you just kind of do your own thing and chat and speak to people that you would be interested in? Because if you're interested in them, we would probably be interested in them as well. And a lot of that has come from you as part of the tribe. So what I thought I would do is just reach out to you directly, because most of the stuff I've been doing is direct message, and it's really cool because a lot of you direct message me, and that's really cool because I can start to meet you and know you one-on-one and things like that. And it's really cool when you are also asking questions or airing concerns, and you do that here in the group, because that's also awesome. Depending on which channel you're watching me on, well, I appreciate that you are asking those questions, so keep them coming. But would love your thoughts on a podcast. If you think it's a good one, good idea, no, are there too many out there already? This would just be another one, and I would try to my darndest to not make it just another one. It'd be, well, especially like I said, if you're in IT, either software or hardware sales. I mean, I've lived in both worlds, so we definitely can chat with one another. Telco people, pharma people, especially if you're sales. Like, I love chatting with salespeople because I'm a salesperson. I like to think I do it in kind of a different way, not necessarily that Glenn Ross always be closing kind of thing, but I can understand and relate to salespeople really, 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 really well. So, or anybody that's part of our ecosystem, I guess. Getting off on a tangent, I was thinking that there was going to be because there was a whole bunch of noise. Now, so if you've stayed around until now, let me share what I thought was going to be the big issue and why I took a risk. Because most of you see me in this room and I could be full of energy and talking to you like I am now, which is how I normally am, except during the week, because I'm usually talking to you really late and my kids are somewhere nearby sleeping. And because it's Friday afternoon, the boys were being little boys, making all kinds of noise, doing all the stuff that they do. And I was definitely sure that they were going to either barge in here or make a lot of noise, or you were going to hear them in the hallway. And I still wanted to chat with you, see who was out here, see who was asking questions and following up and getting your feedback. So I took a risk. I'm pretty sure my wife has a lot to do with the fact that we didn't get the explosion that I thought we were going to get. But anyway, listen, everybody, I want you to have a great weekend. I will be back tomorrow early, and then probably on Sunday later on, well, maybe early on Saturday and Sunday, maybe in the late evening on Sunday as well. Love to answer your questions. Juliet, I'm going to be writing something up. I'm going to be doing a video. You were asking about cash on cash return. So that's going to be coming up for you for sure. Kind of break it down and give you an example, draw it out so it's easy to understand, or easier to understand than the way that I was explaining it yesterday. So because I know that you said that would be helpful for you. If anybody else has a question, Julie was awesome in putting that out there. And it's a really specific question and one that I answered yesterday, but I want to draw it out because I know it will be much better for those of you who are like me, who were visual learners. I need to see things, and it helps me to comprehend. There's something that goes on in my brain that if I see it, it just more than some like auditive, I think it's auditive or auditive learners. I think that's how you say it. And if not, well, you know what I mean. So listen, everybody, if you haven't had a chance already and you're interested in knowing more about the step-by-step process that I take, like I said, it's an ebook, it's free. Just leave your email address afterwards. There's a course you can go into it. You'll do that when you're ready and when it makes sense for you. So not gonna change things in my life. and except the fact that we'll get to know one another a little bit better, because you're going to go through a pretty power-packed course that's going to help you understand the step-by-step process, especially if you're like investing out of your own backyard. Like, it's going to be really helpful. And if you happen to be like super serious like me and you want to invest in like a different country, it's definitely going to help you. Like, if you're serious about that, you will definitely want to take me up on the offer, not only of the free ebook, but check out the course when you're ready, if you're serious, and only if you're serious. If you're not serious, don't waste your time or your money. I wouldn't do that. I would never recommend that. You can download the ebook and go through it a couple times, and eventually you will want to do something like that. But like I said, leave your name, what's up, or you don't even have to leave your name. Just leave a little hands. That way I know you're here, you're watching. I appreciate you spending time with me. I love being able to answer your questions. Like I said, Juliet, I'm going to be answering your question. I'm going to be writing it up, putting a video and uploading it here, so you will get a chance to see it. I'm going to talk about cash on cash return, what that means for you as an investor, whether you're doing it yourself or you're looking to invest with somebody else. Just one of those terms that is always helpful. So like I said, everybody, this is BK. I am getting ready to enjoy my weekend. I hope you are going to do exactly the same. And that's it. My 2 cents for today. Leave your questions, leave your comments, and don't forget to check out keeponcashflow.com/roadmap. Take care. Have a great weekend, everybody. Hasta la próxima. Ciao.